Coming up on this episode, Stake F1 team has unveiled their new branding, their new livery, their new car. We're going to talk about that right now. Welcome to F1 Briefings. My name is Alex Harrington. I'm an FIA accredited journalist. And this, to my right, is Lydia Me, and she is also an accredited journalist.
Hello, and if you like what we're saying, please do give us a follow on social media. I'm at Lydia Me F1, you are at Alex Does F1, and while you're there, give SI F1 and F1 Briefings a follow for all the latest updates.
Yes, SI F1. I forgot to say we are proudly in partnership with Sports Illustrated. Now, let's get on to the car. It's been a long time waiting for this. We've known about Stake F1 team for quite a few months. Big shoes to fill. Taking away the Sauber name from the team. Well, they've kind of hidden it. They promised something really special. And instead, we got this.
Oh, come on. Oh, this isn't going to go well because we disagree.
Here we are. Here is the new Stake F1 team car. I don't like it. They unveiled it today. We'll watch that video in just a second. But the green, the bare carbon fiber, it's a solid no from me.
I quite like it. There's things I don't like. There's things I would have done differently. But I don't think... What did you say? Oh, you said a solid no. I thought you were going to say a solid zero. Doesn't deserve a zero. I actually really like it. What I don't like is the team kits that go along with that. Like the green is quite fun and bold on the car, not so much on a race suit, I feel. Or all the polos and the team kit that they're wearing, I'm not feeling it.
We'll talk more about how we feel about this car. Let's watch the video first of all. Now we have already seen this, so we're going to watch it again with you. Here we go. They're obviously going for like the modern Matrix. They put something on X, formerly Twitter. It was like a ChatGPT thing that kind of like transformed into like it felt like a clip from the Matrix. And yeah, they've used the Matrix green.
I think what I would have liked to have seen is, they've got all this, it's like, it looks like fluorescent tube lighting. Neon lighting is the word I'm looking for. I feel like they needed something on the livery that made it glow a bit, like made it look like neon rather than just like a block of fluorescent green.
It needed to be like chrome green, didn't it?
Yeah, ooh. Yeah, that would have been nice.
I feel like the thing I have is, I mean, one, they're really kind of honing in on the fact that there's not actually a lot of colour on this car. There you go. Ooh. There's a bit of colour. It's Thanos snapping his fingers and taking away a bit of the carbon fibre and wrapping it in green and white. Why are there so many 90-degree angles? It's a fast car, not a truck.
But don't you think that's because of kick? Like the logo of the K in the kick is like pixely.
But it looks rubbish. Stake F1 team, or kick in certain countries where they don't allow gambling. Right, I read the comments. One person said that they couldn't really see the car, so I've got bigger photos here. Now, what do we think? I think I'm not... I don't mind the green. I like a car that stands out. This green stands out, and I don't mind that. What I don't like are the 90-degree angles. It's like solid squares of colour. See at the top of the nose, it's just a flat green bit, and then you've got just like on the engine cover, it's just like a block of green. There's just too many straight lines, and see, look at just where the halo begins. It's just a straight line of green, and I really just don't like it. What are your thoughts?
So we'll move on. So I like it a lot more than you like it. I don't mind the block colours. I understand what they're trying to do with the 90-degree angles.
Just notice there is Sauber on the nose. It does say Sauber somewhere.
Yeah. But I feel like with the intro and all of the promo they've done with it, they've almost had like green lightning bolts that have looked amazing. They've previously done kind of like a graffiti style look, which would have been so cool. So in my mind, I'd built up that it was going to either be graffiti or lightning bolts in like this really fluorescent green. So slightly let down on that it's like it's very flat colour. There's no dimension to it.
You were kind of thinking like industrial, gritty.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Like techno, like oh no, what's it called? Like the
What are you talking about?
It's like techno, gritty techno, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Techno, gritty techno.
Yeah, cyberpunk.
That's
Cyberpunk.
it.
I was thinking like a cyberpunk, like green. I was thinking Keanu Reeves was gonna walk in.
Well, that's why you feel let down.
With his machine arm. It's not for me. I've got to admit, I've got a before and after here, new versus old of
that's
the
pretty
Alfa
drastic.
Romeo above. It makes me really miss Alfa Romeo. I've got to
But
admit.
isn't it nice to finally have something a bit different? We knew it was going to be massively different because obviously it's not Alfa Romeo anymore, it's Stake. But just, there's no other car on the grid that's like that.
It's certainly
And
going to be
that's
recognisable.
refreshing, and that's nice. And what do you prefer, the green or the papaya orange of McLaren?
The papaya orange.
Wow, that's saying
I
something
don't.
from
I
you.
don't like the. I like McLaren as a team. I don't like the orange. No,
I like it.
Also, have you noticed how fewer sponsors they've got? There's
I
barely
did
any
think that.
sponsors on the car.
And a lot of the sponsor
Let's go
kind
back
of
onto the-
areas on the car are related to
Stake.
Stake and Kick, which
Yeah,
I
there's
thought was
very few.
interesting.
There's very few. Now they actually did here. They did say that they've revealed the car, not just the livery. Now, obviously, I don't think this is actually what the car's going to look like. I think as soon as we get into testing, the car's going to look very different. But you can already see they made a big thing of the front suspension. It's actually very similar to Red Bull with the kind of anti-dive system they've got. And also look at the side pods. They've got that almost under palm. You can see just on the entrance to the side pods, there's a surface underneath it. That's very similar to Red Bull as well. Everyone's going to be looking at Red Bull. Obviously, the RB19 has been the most dominant car in F1 history, statistically. I'm just not a fan. Let us know down in the comments, out of 10, how much of a fan you are.
What would you rate it?
Solid 1. I honestly hate it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I'm really excited for this team. I'm really excited because I think it's different. And I was interested to see what they were going to do, how they're going to brand themselves. This feels a little lazy. This feels like maybe they got it designed on Fiverr. I really don't like it. I don't like it. It just seems so lazy. And it's like they've filled blocks using Microsoft Paint.
Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to say how you really feel.
You know me. I'm here to speak my mind. If I didn't speak my mind, I've got to.
Fair,
My
yeah.
journalistic integrity will suffer, and I don't like it. I like the team. I love Valtteri Bottas and Joe. I think they're going to do great things, but not in that car.
Do you know what I think will be interesting? We'll be seeing that in daylight.
Yes,
Because they've only showed it in like really moody lighting.
I
which
forgot.
probably does add to it, to be fair.
I
So
think it's going to look awful.
It
in the
might
day.
look a bit Crayola.
We're going to be able to identify it. It's not like any other car on the grid, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad no other cars on the grid look like that, basically.
Well, I like it, and I think
What would you score it out
I'd
of 10?
probably give it 6. All right. Sass.
Oh my God.
No, because I
6?
do really like it, and I understand. Maybe it's because I'm a more creative person than you are, but I understand where they're going with the blocks, and I quite like that. But I would have rated it higher if it was either like the neon effect, graffiti, or the lightning bolts.
I have a question. Where are they going with the blocks?
Because it's like the Kick. Oh, my hand's gone over there. It's like the
You got
Kick.
Mr. Fantastic.
It's like the Kick logo. Like, that's blocky. It's a little bit like Minecraft, isn't it?
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but it just doesn't work for me.
You know what I'm saying. You just disagree. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Like the kick logo, yeah, especially like when you actually see it on the nose.
Yeah, their branding
very,
is
like,
blocky. Yeah.
They could have just made diagonal lines, but like out of blocks. I think it's lazy, and I'm sorry, guys. I really don't like it. Let us know, like I said, down in the comments what you think. Out of 10, 1 really bad, 10 yeah, nice that. I'll try and reply to as many of you as possible. I don't think we're going to get many over 5. I had a look at the Twitter comments. On Steak's Twitter account, or X account, sorry. It's like 3 out of 10 are positive. That's the kind of ratio we're looking at.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sticking with us while I tear apart this. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Leave a comment, like I said. Like the video. If you want to be notified when we put up a new video, you can ring the
notification bell.
Yeah, definitely do that. Look, there's plenty of stuff happening this week. Loads of stuff. We've got something very exciting coming on Thursday. Probably Friday. We're doing it on Thursday. It'll be there Friday. So stick around for that. Lovely seeing you again. See you soon.